Welcome to Man That's Cooking. In this video, we're going to show you how to make grilled chicken tomato artichoke Alfredo! Yeah! What the hell is that? Well, this is delicious. You're going to love this recipe, and there's a lot of things you can add to this if you want to make your own custom version. First, we're going to start by chopping up fresh rosemary and sage leaves. And make sure you buy fresh. If you don't do that, the whole recipe is going to be crap. Really. I mean, do yourself a favor. Buy the fresh stuff. Next, we've got one package of chicken tenderloins, and we're going to put that into a small bowl. Next, we're going to add some olive oil and rub it down. Add some freshly ground sea salt. Add some freshly ground pepper. And we're going to add a little bit of the chopped rosemary and chopped sage. Alright, now we're going to mix everything up and make sure the chicken is evenly coated with the ingredients. Alright, our next step is to peel a white onion. Then what we're going to do is slice this onion into 4 large slices. Now you see what we did there? We cut a little chunk off the bottom, and that gives the last slice some stability. And now we're just going to rub down some olive oil on both sides. And we're going to add some salt, rosemary, and sage on both sides of these onions. Next, we've got our cherry tomatoes in a bowl, and we're going to use the same seasoning recipe here. Olive oil, salt, pepper, rosemary, and sage. And we're going to give this a good mix around. Make sure everything's coated. And we're going to stick these on a metal skewer. And you have to do it as fast as man's doing it here. Otherwise, it just won't have the same taste. Alright, so we have a can of whole artichoke hearts that are in water. And we're going to drain the water out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut these in half, and for each half we're going to squeeze them into a paper towel. So not only will this get the liquid out of the artichoke hearts, but it also compresses them, and that makes them stay onto the metal skewer a lot better than if they were uncompressed. And here we go again with the same seasonings. We've got the olive oil, we've got the salt and pepper, and the rest of the rosemary and sage. And we're going to mix it up by hand. And finally, we're going to put these on a skewer. Now, we've got some pecan wood chips, and we're going to add that to our smoke box. And we've got our propane grill preheated on low, except under the smoke box, we've got that on medium. So you want to be between 400 and 500 degrees. Alright, so we're going to add the onions to the grill. Going to throw down the tomato skewers. And we're going to add the chicken. And the last thing we're going to do is add the artichokes to the top rack, like so. And after about 7 minutes, it's time to flip. So we're going to flip the chicken, and we're going to turn the tomatoes, and we're going to flip the onions. So you want to use a spatula to flip the onions, and it's real easy for them to fall apart. But you're not going to be filming a cooking video, so if they break apart, you won't look stupid. And we're going to let everything cook for about another 7 minutes. And you want to make sure that your chicken is at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit. And now we're going to start our pasta. We're going to fill a pot with water, and we're going to add a little bit of salt. And we've got some linguine that we're cooking here. And you know how to make pasta. But if you don't, this is what you do in a nutshell. Just bring it to a boil. Let it cook for about 8-9 minutes. Let it get nice and soft. And drain the water out. So now we're going to cut our chicken into small, bite-sized chunks. And what we're going to do here is just go ahead and cut each tenderloin up. And then once you're done with that, just go ahead and chop some more. When that's done, add the chicken to a large pan. Now we're going to repeat this process with the onions. And we're going to add them to the pan. Now what we're going to do with these cherry tomatoes is we're just going to cut them in half. And we're going to add them to the pan. You see where this is going. Now the artichokes, we're going to chop these up. Just go ahead and chop them into small little bits. After you add the artichokes to a pan, you want to put that on a burner and set it on a medium temperature. So we've added 1 jar of Alfredo sauce. If you like yours extra saucy, go ahead and add 2 jars. And if you've made your Alfredo sauce from scratch, well, you're just awesome. So we're going to let this cook for about 5 to 10 minutes. Oh yeah, foodborne flyover. Take a look at this. Doesn't this look good? Now this is a delicious base to get you started. If you want to add more, why not add some bacon? Why not add some grilled portobello mushrooms? It's time to plate up and eat. Folks, this is a great recipe. We hope you enjoyed watching this show. Come on by manthat'scooking.com. Check out some other recipes. Please like, please subscribe, give us some comments, give us some feedback. Let us know how we're doing. Thanks for watching.